Hello there, Happy New Year. This is the first video I'm doing in the new year, I think. Yes, so Happy New Year. I haven't been trading myself for 2 weeks around the holidays, so for me it's also back to the charts and back to the actual trading in the new year. I'm looking forward to it, so let's just jump into it right away. This is the US dollar index. I pointed out that price has been moving into this range for quite a while, and now it has one time it broke out, but it failed. Then it came back, and then again we came back into the channel, but now we officially broke out of this channel, and we are now trading outside of it, and retests seem to be holding at the moment, even though the previous support level is still a level that price is struggling to break. So some pullbacks or whatever, it can still happen, but let's see what happens if we get an actual reversal on this very long time dollar move. This has been going on since July 18, so for more than a year and a half we've been into this in this structure here, and it's not a clean break yet. I really want to see some more action, because it would be a big reversal. So let's see if this will hold, and how it will behave within in the new year, of course. So let me get this off for now. That happened already. Okay, so that's it for now. I wanna quickly go through some of the individual currency futures. So the US dollar is one thing. This is the euro futures. So it's the same thing as the dollar index, and this is quite similar. As you can see, price was moving in this downward channel, and at the moment we are actually we broke out of it. We retested this level, and it kind of looks like we are heading into a new era where we are probably switching things up and moving to the upside. So the reason I'm telling you this is because when you trade forex and you trade the euro dollar, this could be the beginning of a further move up for the euro, and on the dollar index it could mean a further move down. So that's quite a trend reversal in both cases. So we had a declining euro dollar price, and this could mean continuation of the further correction, the up move in the US dollar. Euro against US dollar. Okay, well, this played out exactly. It's pretty interesting price action here. Very long consolidation on the British pound. We broke out pretty aggressive, and then we came back, of course, for that correction. Price always tends to come back at a zone where previous support and resistance levels were, and then we made another push to the upside, so price rejected over here, and now we are in a kind of corrective structure one more time. I am always looking at structures like these, so if this will move to the sideways for some time now, it could be something that will be happening. So let's see if this this support level will act as a support, and then also backed by this trend line, and then further movement could be happening. So in that case, we start moving in a new channel. For the British pound, we had this down move, and now it's kind of looking like we are switching. Even though, kind of interesting thing I'm noticing on the weekly. Let me see what is on here. We are in fact at this level over here, so we are. It's interesting to check out what will happen from here on out. This could be also, if you look at the bigger time frame, this could be a level that is, if it fails to clear this level and a break of this trend line and all those supportive structures here on a daily, and then we could see a reversal back down as well. So interesting level. We really need a clear break to be getting into this. Okay, well, British pound, I'm not going to go through them all, just a quick review. Swiss franc also, I think when we look at it from a weekly perspective, okay, well, we have some room left. This is, of course, we have this pin bar, and again some kind of a pin bar. So let's see if this will push through to the top of this channel. Would be interesting, because only at these levels it's interesting to really call it a reversal. So we were in the middle. Swiss franc's kind of neutral. Japanese yen has been moving further to the upside, is failing to clear this level. So we are at the moment, I think this is kind of a reversal on the daily that the yen is getting some strength and it's likely to yeah, I think these levels got broken here. We have ourselves an official breakout, and some higher highs and higher lows are being formed. So momentum to the upside is there for the yen. So it looks like the dollar is bearish, euro starting to get bullish, yen at the moment also bullish. Pound is actually bullish, but you know, at a critical level. So let's see what happens from there. Swiss franc is neutral, so that's the reason why I from time to time watch these futures to identify how individual price movements are doing, and that way I can you know, it helps me in my forex trading. Australian dollar as well, we had a breakout, we had a reversal. So we are at the beginning of 2020 where quite some things are actually at the beginning of some interesting moves. So this is obviously a huge move, and the correction has just happened actually. We came into previous resistance, one here was resistance, here as well, and we came in here now. So very interesting things. Let's switch over to the forex part of the video, where of course I pointed out euro dollar has been trading in this range, and then finally in the new year it broke out and we are starting to see some more bullishness. So we had a year of quite a period where things were bearish, and now things are starting to look a little bit more bullish, and the futures and dollar index confirms that idea. Then we started moving in a new channel when it comes to the Swiss franc US dollar, and we are going to extend that channel for now because this is where price has found a bottom, and I'm expecting this to first move back into at least this level over here, and then we start to move a little bit in a new channel probably. But this, you know, we saw that the Swiss franc was neutral. Yes, the dollar is moving, it's weakening. So that's the reason probably we broke out of this this range we were moving in all the way from September until at the end of the year. So I'm expecting some movement within this range first. So if you are looking for trades, then I would definitely look for entries and potential exits around these support and resistance levels. So Australian dollar against the US dollar. We saw that the Australian dollar had a pretty convincing and pretty aggressive reversal. So let's put that on the chart. We are seeing this correction here as well. So this is kind of similar we saw in the futures, which supports the idea that this move is finally, after a long bearish phase, is starting to get into new bullish territory. So one of the better and great moves potentially for the next year. Same thing, you see, New Zealand dollar broke out of it, is now retesting this level first. I would, you know, maybe it will hover below over this trend line over here, because this breakout really needs some retesting, I think. And then finally, if we break out, if we get a certain structure to get our entry in, that would be interesting. Let's see how this will turn out. Maybe this is could be a potential bounce area, but we have to see. But a lot of things are reversing on the bigger time frames, which is very interesting, of course. This is finally really breaking out of this area over here, and this is not just an area. I pointed it out. This is a strong trend line on the monthly chart, so that's pretty big. And when we go down to the lower time frames, we see that we have officially broken out of this trend line for now. And of course, a more convincing close down at below this support level would be great. But I'm starting to become more and more bearish on the US dollar, Canadian dollar. But let's I think I'll do some videos on specific charts or specific setups with it for the next year, for like euro dollar for 2020, something like that. But okay, well, over here we had this this structure here. We had a bullish move. We came into a bigger time frame trend line, and we failed to break. And this upward moving trend line was broken, but we went in some pretty long consolidation first. And to be honest, when I look at this, these support levels got broken, but right away there was another. Wait a minute. challenge ahead where price is now reacting. So we're not there yet, but I am starting to get more and more bearish than bullish for this move at the moment. Okay, well, let's go to some interesting pairs. This one, okay, let me show you the story. I don't know if all the viewers are watching this channel for the first time, or if you are into this for even longer. But this is the big picture here. This was where the euro, Great British Pound, was moving in. This is a support level where this whole drop actually came into this level, and as you can see here, 2 red bars and then 1 bar that's covering all the losses, all the downward movement in 1 bar. And right now we are breaking into a certain level, coming back for a retest. But to be calling this an actual reversal, I really need this level here, this support resistance level, to break again in combination with a break of this trend line to be calling it a full reversal. But let's see how that will turn out. But at an interesting level to be watching the market. I think this will consolidate first for a while before actually reversing, but it's definitely another one that could be interesting for the upcoming period. So especially the first quarter. Great British Pound, US dollar, of course, kind of the same structure. Yes, this correction happened. It is actually happening, and it's kind of similar to what we're seeing on the futures for the British Pound. So let's see if those futures that are moving around that critical level are able to break that level to provide some more bullish momentum. Or let's see if I probably some consolidation here in this new area, just like we've seen some consolidation over here, and then eventually this level will act as support in combination with this trend line to give us a final or another push higher. What else is interesting to put on here for now? I think most of the British Pound situations kind of look the same. This has been clear price action, interesting to trade, and right now we are at that certain level, at that critical level. So a potential trade for this one could be another move higher, offering kind of a similar setup that we had in the past. So interesting. I hope you understand that a lot of British Pound situations are kind of moving similar. This is quite the opposite. It's not similar, but it has to do with the New Zealand dollar as well. Of course, there's always 2 in a forex pair, but more on this later. I can show you for a minute here what's going on here. We're trading in this range here. We're trading in this zone, and we're back at this resistance, and we failed to break. Price failed to break, and we are now it's kind of a reversal within the channel at the moment. That's kind of what it's looking like. So this is a little bit different than a lot of British Pound pairs that we are seeing. This one, where as well we are at the lower side of this channel, where entry levels for here on out would be something I am looking for. Yeah, so it's a lot of British Pound and a lot of US dollar. I will see if I can do some more videos on the Euro pairs and the more Australian pairs and things like that. But this is it for now. It's a great start of the weeks. A lot of big moves are ahead, and I'm back at it. So my trading week is here as well. So I'll do the midweek analysis. I will do the analysis on gold and oil and a lot more. So that's what we're seeing. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Also, if you feel like you want to share my videos, please do. Comment below, ask me questions I can help you with, and I'll try to integrate the answers in the video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the other videos in the upcoming week.